everybody, and welcome to another edition of Sports Predictions. I am your host, Movie Master Mike.
And Boston Boy.
All right, we are back and just as mediocre as ever with Week 6 of the NFL 2014 season. But real quick, let's do a recap of last week. All right, Boston Boy, what do we got in Week 5? We got Vikings at Packers. Packers winning. Bills and Lions. Bills winning. Ravens and Colts. The Colts winning. Browns at the Titans. The Browns winning. Bears and Panthers. Panthers winning. Texans and Cowboys, and the Cowboys winning in a snore fest for the first half. Steelers and Jags, the Steelers win, no big surprise. Bucks and Saints, the Saints win. Falcons, Giants, Giants win.
Yeah.
Rams and Eagles, the Eagles won. Cardinals and Broncos, the Broncos won. Chiefs and Niners, Niners won. Jets and Chargers, the Chargers won.
That's right.
Bengals and Patriots, the Patriots won. Fuck yeah. And Monday night game, Seahawks, Redskins, the Seahawks won. How did we fare last week? What are our numbers? We each got 9-6.
Yeah, probably our best week yet.
Yep. Yeah, no, 1 week you got 10-6.
Oh, well.
So that was pretty good.
All together, I guess.
All right, moving on. Week 6. Game 1, we have Colts at the Texans. Thursday night game.
Texans. I guess this one's kind of tough because I think the Texans... after the loss last week, I don't know. I'm going to go Colts either way, but I feel like it probably will be a good game, and I won't be surprised if the Texans win it.
I don't think the Texans will win. I think the Colts are going to win. The Colts,
But I think the Colts are going to win. I just think it's probably going to be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game, but...
J.J. Watt, that dude is a machine. He's so fucking good.
Yeah, that guy is really good.
Like, Jadeveon Clowney, number 1 pick. They don't even talk about him. Do you realize that? Or have you noticed that? The number 1 pick this year in the draft, Jadeveon Clowney, they got him on the...
Oh, no, I don't know that.
Yeah, he's like the same position as J.J. Watt, but I don't even talk about him because J.J. Watt is so fucking good.
Yeah, he is. All right, next we got the first game on Sunday, the Patriots and the Bills.
Easy pick, Patriots. Hopefully they keep it going. I don't think they... I think they played obviously a really good game, but I think the Bengals, like I say about a lot of teams, a lot of weeks, just didn't show up at least as well as they normally play. But they'll still play well enough to beat the Bills.
So you think last week it wasn't the Patriots playing super well, it was the Bengals not playing super well?
Right. I think combination of the two. Patriots still came out and had a game plan and executed very well. But yeah, I think the Bengals really didn't show up either. Yeah,
that's how I feel about last week's game. And we both our initial gut reaction was, ooh, the Bengals are a better team, they're going to win.
Yeah.
But deep down, we both wanted the Patriots to win, and there was always a glimmer of hope. I heard a lot of people, my dad was telling me that a lot of people like in Boston were like in an uproar after the week before that.
So
much, they were saying, like, get Brady out of there, he's washed up, and it's like, I never felt like that. Like, he had a bad game. Like, come on, like, don't lose faith in Brady and Belichick. Like, and we always say, don't count him out ever, especially after a loss.
Right.
But I think last week our gut reaction was just, well, the Bengals are just a better team this year. But luckily we came out with a big win. But yeah, I agree. It was kind of the Bengals didn't really show up, and we did.
Right.
And but yeah, this week Bills. It should be a good game because the Bills are still the number 1 team in the division right now.
Yeah.
But
and they had a surprising win against the Lions. Yes. Well, not surprising, I guess. I mean, they were pretty evenly matched, but. Yeah. Yeah,
I think the Patriots are going to pull this one out on the road against a divisional team to take the number 1 spot.
Yeah, and I'll be very happy.
Yes. Next, we got the Ravens at the Buccaneers.
A few weeks ago, Buccaneers, but ever since they put that scrawny Napoleon Dynamite quarterback out there, what is his freaking name?
That's what I think about of Matt Ryan. He just looks so tiny.
And the Philadelphia quarterback. What's his from U of A?
Yeah, why can't I think of his name right now?
Jesus, happens every time.
Yep.
Anyway, Philadelphia Eagles quarterback,
Yeah.
What are we talking about, Buccaneers? So ever since they put him out there, they've been playing a lot fucking better. And but, I don't know, it's the Ravens. And man, I think maybe it'll be a good game, but I have to go Ravens. I can't pick the Buccaneers here.
Yeah, the Ravens just seem like a better team. They're one of those teams that they just play well every week. This year they're not, at least to me, I don't hear a lot of people talking a whole lot about them. Mm-hmm. They're kind of like one of those sleeper teams, like the Cardinals last year. They just won their games, under the radar. So I have to go Ravens against the Buccaneers. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs pulled one out against the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Steelers and Browns. Ooh, that's a divisional game, right?
Yeah, and all season I've been saying they're about the same as each other, in the same division. Browns are at home. I'm going to go Browns for sure here. The Steelers have been sucking, and Browns.
Yeah, the Steelers, like, they win some games, but it's against teams that, like, they're obviously better than.
Right.
And the Browns, even though they've lost a few, they play
came
good
back
football.
Last week for the biggest comeback of all time on the road. And
Yeah,
Brian Hoyer.
So, I'm going to have to go with the home team. I'm going to go with the Browns as well.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Panthers and Bengals. Ooh, that should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, another good one. I keep... Every time I pick the Panthers, they lose. And then last week I finally picked against them, and they of course, they won. But Bengals, this is not a primetime game, which is when the Bengals always suck as of late. Bengals, I think, will come out angry about their loss against the Patriots, and they'll play up to their ability. I think Bengals will win this one.
Yeah, Cam Newton's a good quarterback. He seems to get sacked a lot. Like, every highlight I watch, like, he's getting sacked. Yeah.
And crying about it. And
Yeah, so, I don't know. Like you said, like, they're one of those teams, like, you think they're always going to win because they are a good team, but they haven't been.
Do.
And I think I agree with you. The Bengals are going to win. They're at home. They're coming off a disappointing loss. They're going to play fierce, so I'm going to go with the Bengals. Next, Broncos and Jets. Wow, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that this one is a dead giveaway. If the Jets win, I think this would be one of the biggest upsets of all time. Broncos, what more can I say? Way, way better. Polar opposite.
Yeah, the Jets suck. They really, really suck.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm going to have to go Broncos, even though I want the Broncos to lose, not this game, but just lose in general, because I want them to not go to the Super Bowl again and win.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate the Jets.
Yeah, I'll take a Broncos win any day over the Jets.
Exactly. So, yeah, Broncos over the Jets. Next, Lions and Vikings, divisional game. Neither of them look great.
Yeah, this one's kind of tough. Lions played a good game yesterday and lost, kind of close one against the Bills. Vikings had a couple of really good games and then sucked last week and sucked most of the time. I think Lions will come back and win this week.
Well, the Vikings are at home. Lions on the road. They're both... who's that guy that the Vikings put in, that quarterback, that young kid? I forget his name.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, Bridgewater, yeah. He's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so, I don't know. They both have... Is Adrian Peterson still out? Or no?
Yeah, I think he is. No, he's like... Yesterday was his trial day. He was in a suit and walking up to the courthouse for beating his children or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's right. All right, well, wow. I'm a bigger Lions fan than Vikings fan, so I'm going to go with the Lions.
Yeah, good choice.
Megatron, right?
Yeah.
All right, next we got Packers and Dolphins.
Packers at the Dolphins. Not really a hard decision, I don't think. Although, Dolphins, they surprised me earlier this season when they beat the Patriots. And I guess it wouldn't surprise me too much if they won at home against the Packers, but I guess the obvious decision for me anyway is the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers they finally hit their stride. I think they're a team to reckon with as of now. So I'm going to have to go Packers. Fuck the Dolphins.
Yeah, not a whole lot more to say on that one.
Yeah. All right, next, Jags and Titans. Wow, two of the worst teams.
Yeah, which one's
wow, this is probably the hardest decision to pick because they both suck so bad.
Which one's going to suck worse? It's a coin flip. I'm going to have to go home team. I think the Titans are a better team, although the Jaguars, they show strengths sometimes, but Titans, home team.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. The only thing is the home team.
Yeah.
Because if the Jags were playing at home and the Titans were visiting, I'd probably say Jags, even though you're right, the Jags or the Titans probably are a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But if they were on the road, it's just so I'm going to go with the home team, the Titans.
Yeah.
All right, next, Chargers at the Raiders. Wow, Raiders suck this year.
Yeah, and the Raiders have been one of the best teams in the league, man. Chargers, excuse me. Chargers have been playing really well. Phillip Rivers, one of the best quarterbacks this year.
Yeah, and who's that little guy that he throws the ball to? And then he runs
it used to be
gets as low to the ground as he can and runs.
The last week he was a new guy. His name was Ginger or something like that. It was something, I don't know. He's a new kid, but anyway, Chargers. They're gonna destroy the Raiders, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. The Chargers. That. Just the way, what's his name, throws the ball and then the way this guy runs, it's just hilarious to watch. But They are a really good team. The only team they lost to was the Broncos, right? Or no, Cardinals?
Yes, Cardinals.
Yeah, they lost to the Cardinals. So yeah, they're doing really well this season. So I'm gonna go Chargers. All right, next is Bears at the Falcons.
Bears and Falcons. Man, I've been waiting for the Falcons to come out with a big win ever since earlier in the season.
Yeah.
But same with the Bears. I mean, they lost a really disappointing one last week.
Did they lose last week?
Yeah, they did to the Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
This one's kind of tough. This is one of the tougher ones. So I think I'm gonna go Bears. I think they're gonna win.
Wow. Yeah, this one is tough because the Falcons, they're at home and they can do it. You know, what's the Bears quarterback's name?
Cutler.
Yeah. He's good, but he's not like super good. So I don't know. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go against you on this one. I'm gonna go with the home team, the Falcons. They're gonna pull out a win. Finally, pull out a win against a team that's actually, decent.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of leaning Falcons, but I'm gonna go Bears.
You're gonna go Bears?
Bears, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Falcons. All right, next we got
Seahawks.
Cowboys, Seahawks. Yeah, wow, that's Cowboys, man.
They've been playing so well, and surprisingly, especially after the first game of the season, I was like, yes, they're gonna suck again and be an 8-8 team. But so far, man, they're playing really well.
Yeah.
But they're playing the Seahawks, and the Seahawks played way, way better last week. Just crazy quarterback play. So, Seahawks at home for sure.
Yeah, you can never count the Seahawks out in general, especially at home.
At home, yeah.
Against the Cowboys, who the roller coaster's due for a dip, so I'm gonna have to go Seahawks as well. All right, next Redskins at the Cardinals.
Redskins playing another tough team. The Cardinals last week they lost to the aforementioned Seahawks, and I really want the Redskins to catch a break, but not against my secondary team, the Cardinals. So home team Cardinals. For then again, I don't know anything about their backup quarterback and what's his name, Carson Palmer, are both injured. They had their third guy in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They don't even have an emergency backup quarterback. Like if that guy get injured, fucking coach would be out there throwing the football or something. I don't know, but I think they'll probably bring him back this week. He was supposed to come back last week, so Cardinals, and I think they'll have Carson Palmer back.
Oh, cool. What was the backup's name? Stanton?
Yeah, Drew Stanton. He was pretty good too.
Yeah, he was good.
Third string guy, I'd never seen him before. I don't think anyone has.
Huh, all right, well, yeah, the Redskins, I don't really care with the Redskins, so I really don't want them to win. The Cardinals are my secondary team, and if they have Carson Palmer back, then yeah, they're totally going to win. And even if they don't, I'm going to go Cardinals for the win at home.
Either way, yeah.
All right, next is the Giants at the Eagles.
Sadly, this is going to be a tough game. As bad as the Giants seemed earlier in the season, they've really been catching their stride, and unfortunately, little bitch Manning has kind of figured out the new offense they put together there. So I hate his face, the way he shrugs his shoulders every time he moves.
Yeah, I know. I hate
like he's
that.
uncomfortable in his shoulder pads. Like you've been wearing them for 30 freaking years. Whatever. Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles.
Yeah, what the fuck is that Eagles quarterback name? It's completely
out
of my head
really
right now.
It's really pissing me off.
It's it's right there on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, yeah, the Giants.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. There you go. All right. You're right. What's his name? He hit his stride. He's figuring it out. They're probably going to do really good this year. They're probably going to keep winning.
Yeah.
I don't know who they play the rest of the season, but I'm sure it's a bunch of.
This is an important game. I mean, if
this is a divisional game. This is real important for both of them. Yeah.
What turns the tide for the season.
Yep. It's pretty much whoever wins this is probably going to be the one that goes.
Division.
Well, the Cowboys too.
Yeah, that's true.
This has turned out to be a tough division.
Yeah.
Usually it's a fucking shitty one, but.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't pick the Giants, even if I think they're going to win. But I don't think they're going to win. I think the Eagles are going to win at home. I'm going to go Eagles. Fuck the Giants. All right, last game of the week we got
49ers
Niners at the Rams. Another divisional game.
Have we disagreed yet? I don't know.
Yeah, I picked Falcons. You picked Bears.
Because I don't think we can disagree on this one. I mean, 49ers although the Rams have been playing a lot better than one would expect with their franchise quarterback injured. So, but I can't pick the 49ers, or I can't pick the Rams to beat the 49ers. So I'm going to pick the 49ers.
Yeah, the Rams. They're one of those teams that I would like to see them do better, even though they're in the Cardinals division.
Yeah.
And that's one of those divisions where, like, I like the Cardinals. They're my second team. I like the Seahawks. I've always wanted to live in Seattle. So, and then I kind of like the 49ers. Growing up, I had this friend who was a 49ers fan. So, like, I couldn't really hate him. He's like my best friend growing up. So, I've always kind of had this liking to the 49ers because of him. And then the Rams, like, I don't know, like, just something about, the St. Louis Rams. It's like, they're not so bad.
Yeah, whatever. They suck, so I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, so it's one of those divisions where I kind of like all the teams. But, yeah, you can't pick the Rams with the 49ers. 49ers are going to stomp them.
Yeah, we're doing picks here. And I don't pick them.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't pick the team you like. Pick the team you think is going to win.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck the Giants.
Sometimes, really, seriously. It does.
So, yeah, those are our picks for what are we in, week 6? Wow.
Crazy.
The 2014 NFL season.
It's like I couldn't wait for the season to get here. It took so freaking long, and now it's just flying by. It's already week 6. It's crazy, dude.
It is crazy. We're over a quarter of the way done.
And before we know it, it's going to be the Super Bowl, and I'll be wondering where the hell the NFL season went again.
Yep.
Waiting for it.
Can you believe they're thinking about extending the season again?
Yeah, I hope they do, man. That would be cool.
I kind of don't. Like, I think 16 games is good. Like,
it is a good number, and the way it is, it works. But
yeah,
I want more football, man.
I could go for more football, but at the same time, it's like, then it's not special anymore. Like, the more you have, the less special it is.
Like baseball, where it's like another game, scratch my ass, whatever.
Yeah, like baseball, like 162 games or some shit.
Yeah,
it's way too long. Especially in the dead of summer where there's no other sport. Like the NBA and NHL playoffs just ended and there's nothing until September.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate baseball.
Yeah, not a huge fan. Except last year when the Red Sox won 6.
Yeah, those 2 grand slams in the playoffs, that was fucking awesome.
Slick.
So that was cool.
All right, well,
thank you again for listening. We'll tune in next week for week 7 of the 2014 NFL season. Until then, I'm your host, Movie Master Mike.
And the Boston Boy.
All right, catch you later.